MaxSpeedTV would like to thank our partners here at MaxSpeedTV, starting with the Colby Eye Paints. If you're in the market for a new paint job for your car, check out Colby's Eye Paints on Facebook. Need a replica paint of your real-life car? Colby's Eye Paints has you covered. Check out Colby Eye Paints on Facebook. Also by Hershey Design. Hershey Design Company is your one-stop graphics shop. If you're in need of an iRacing paint, league, team, or business logo, or want the logo on some sweet swag, hit up Orion at the Hershey Design Company. You can find them on Facebook by searching HERSHY Design Company. Also by the Sim Speed Shop, simspeedshop.com. You can check them out for all your iRacing sim needs. Ohio IndyCar League jumping on board this season with as an official sponsor of MaxSpeedTV. They are also accepting not just patrons from Ohio, but from all over. Also, iBog for all your iRacing broadcast overlay graphics done specifically by Jason Allison, one of the masters at it. So thank you to Jason. And also, last but not least, Wise Guys. You can check them out at Reverb Nation. That is spelt with a Z. So check them out on Reverb Nation. We would like to thank all of the sponsors at MaxSpeedTV and partners. All right, welcome race fans. SRA here at Atlanta tonight for the TrophyDash.com Gen 6 Series. They will be doing 130 laps here tonight. That's 200 miles here at this 1.54 mile facility. So, but I got to thank old Jeff Dodson for stepping into the booth here tonight and helping me out. Jeff, thank you and welcome, brother.
Yep, good to be here again, and should be fun. I know last night's race was, and I'll tell you that it happened right at the end of the race, man. We didn't want to see that caution come out, but that was a wild crash there. But
yes,
hopefully tonight's race isn't bestowed by something like that. But I think here at Atlanta they should have a pretty good race because this is a pretty good track for these cars.
Yes, sir. All right, well, let's run down through the points real quick here before we head over to qualifying. Jake Nichols still has the point lead there. Ben Nelson actually staying the same, still 43 points behind. No change in the points between those two from last week, so that's pretty amazing. Femi Olat, 82 points back in third. Graham Boland, fourth place, 92 points behind. Tyler Sifford actually did pick up a position, goes up to fifth. He is 119 points behind. Delonte Ballard in sixth, 126 behind. Lachlan McMillan in seventh, 138 points back. Bobby Chaney in 8th, 145 points behind. Kyle Trudell 9th, 151 points behind. And Sean Williams rounds out the top 10, 165 points back. And I want to remind everybody, tonight is the last race of the regular season. So next week is the first race of the chase, which only the top 12 drivers will be eligible for the chase. So only the top 12. Jeff?
Yep. Right now in that top 12 berth, right now in 11th and 12th, we've got Jonathan Shipman and James Coulibaly. Jonathan Shipman is 175 points back from the leader. James Coulibaly is 183 points back. Now, Ariotti sets in 13th place, and he is 186 points back, but he's only 3 out from 12th place. So if Harry can have a good race tonight, he might be able to get into that top 12 and go on to the chase. Kyle Putz is in 14th. He's 188 points back. He's only 2 back from Airy. So there's another driver that, if he can have a good run, he might be able to kind of spoil that and get in there. And who knows? It'll be interesting to see. Zoltan Herczeg, he's 15th in points, and he's 203 points back from the leader, and he's 15 points back from Kyle. So kind of the same predicament he was in last night in the Xfinity race. So he's going to have to really win the race tonight if he really wants to have a shot at getting in. Brandon Jackson's in 16th place in points. He's 205 back from the leader. Garrison Hogan's in 17th. He's 211 back. David Shutt is in 18th. He is 220 back. Nicholas Caressel's in 19th. He's 232 points back. And Ethan Kurtz rounds out your top 20, and he's 236 points back from the leader.
All right, very good. Well, folks, we're going to step away real quick here, play the national anthem. Before we do, though, make sure you tune in later on tonight for the OP Racing Xfinity Series. And tomorrow night, got coming up on MaxSpeedTV here, the NORC iRacing Series and the RFC Xfinity Series. So make sure you tune in for that right here on MaxSpeedTV. All right, we're going to step away, play the national anthem. We'll be right back.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, we're back. Sorry. And right now, looks like we do have, that is Ariadne on the pole. Whoa.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Look who's in second, Zoltan.
Yeah. Well, we still got some guys out here that have not completed a lap yet. Well, they've completed laps, but they're not like right up to full song yet. I know Marcus Richardson can do better than that.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Jake Nichols can do better than what he's done.
Yeah.
So.
Marcus is peddling it here now. Come on, Marcus. Well, he's not. He's not in it for the points. No. So he's not going to get any points for taking the pole or anything like that. But as long as he's got himself in position to grab the win, I think that's what Marcus's main goal here is. Because there isn't a driver in the league that has more wins than Marcus Richardson, and that would just be another notch on his belt to add to that. So
it would. Yeah,
I would not be a bit surprised if Marcus is up there battling for the win.
Oh no, yeah. Most definitely. But the other one that's got the second to most wins would be Bobby Zielinski. But when you look at their stats, Marcus Richardson is still way farther ahead on wins than what Bobby Zielinski is. But Bobby's still, by the numbers, he's second, with the most. So, I mean, that's just crazy how diverse this field is over here.
Sure. Yep. Definitely a power league, I'm telling you. Definitely a power league. I always tell them guys that, and they all, they think I'm like barking up the wrong tree or something, but I think deep down they know. They know they're good. So, there's our pole setter, Ariadne. Yeah. In my favorite car right there, too.
Yep.
The favorite number and favorite car right there, ran by Martin Truex in NASCAR. He definitely went. After Junior retired, Martin Truex became my go-to guy right there. And I didn't jump on the bandwagon and because of him winning the season last season. I was a fan before that. He was my go-to guy as soon as Junior took their retirement. I'm really impressed though with that run Aries got out there. Wow, man, that's a nice times. Zoltan, Benjamin Nelson, third. Jake Nichols way back in 7th. What?
Yeah.
Wow, this is crazy. Wow, this is crazy. Justin Lisenby. There's a guy to keep an eye on tonight. I think, Lisenby is good at the mile and a half. He is a whole lot better at the short tracks, though.
Yeah.
A whole lot better. He is definitely a guy, man, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't put too awful many people up against him. He's pretty impressive.
And with him having a ninth place qualifying run so far here, Atlanta tonight, that looks pretty promising for his night to, hopefully get a top 10, maybe top 5 finish.
Yes, sir. And the impressive run that Tyler Siffords had this season has been super impressive. Now, he hasn't even taken a qualifying time, so that means he's going to start in the back of the field. But he is 5th in the points coming into tonight, so definitely pretty much locked into the chase. No matter how he runs here tonight, I think he's going to make it into the chase.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. And I believe he made it into the Xfinity chase too, didn't he?
He did by 1 position. Yeah,
Isn't that something?
He's 12th on the charts. So, yeah, he barely made it in there. But
that's pretty impressive, though. He's running the. I can't show you because he's not on the track, but. And Nicholas Caressel running the other one, the Somewhere Saloon. Cars out here, but sponsored by the Somewhere Saloon in Cannon City, Colorado. Shout out to all those people. They could be tuning in and watching on the big screens there as patrons in a bar. That's pretty cool. So shout out to all those people tuning in. Kyle Trudell, there's a driver. Now, he has been pretty impressive lately. His runs each and every week have been getting better and better and better. Last night, he had a good run. Tonight, let's see what he can do. He's qualified 10th here. So there is some good racers. Caden Henry out there running tonight. Good to see Caden back out with the boys. Mark Newland.
Haven't seen him for a while.
Mark Newland, good to see him. And Graham Boland just now rolling out. Looks like he is going to try to get a time in here before qualifying time runs out. He is just starting to roll out onto the track now.
Yeah, he's got about 3 minutes remaining, so I think he's got enough time to put a couple laps in.
Sure, yep. All he needs is one.
Yeah. One good one.
Brett Pancari. Good to see Brett back. He's been a lot more active this season than he has in the last couple of seasons. Last couple of seasons, we just seen him now and then, and we've been seeing him quite regularly. And if you remember, Jeff, he helped us out last week. I let you guys have the reins, and he did an amazing job. You guys were like bread and butter. You worked together so well, I'm telling you. Yes, sir. I'd love to get him in there full time, with you guys. That would be so amazing.
Yeah, I think he'd be a great addition to MaxSpeedTV.
Guess who took the pole? Benjamin Nelson knocked Ariotti off that pole by 4 1/1000ths of a second.
Wow.
Do you believe it?
Yeah, I can.
And Jake Nichols did pick it up a little bit. He's up to 4th. 33 1/1000ths off of the pole. And Graham Boland, he did take a time, but he is going to start 20th. He doesn't really want to, I don't think he wants to get out there and be up in the front. And he does like to come up through the field. If you remember, each and every week, if he doesn't qualify really, really good, if he doesn't feel comfortable on the track, he likes to work his way up through the field, learn the track, feel the car out, and see what he can do and what he can't do with it. Feel the tire wear out, and see if he can get up there by the end of the race. So, Graham Boland, keep an eye on him. I look for him and Marcus Richardson to work their way up through the field pretty quick. Kyle Putz, there's another one. Kyle's back in 14th in the points right now. Just outside, but he is close. He's only about 5 points out of 12th place. So he's very close. Look for Kyle to do some good here tonight. Bobby Chaney pretty much locked into the chase. Now I did not see Lachlan McMillan. I do not see Lachlan in here tonight. Nope. And he is, let's see, seventh in the points coming into tonight. So we might see some changes there. Not sure. We might. I don't know. He's pretty much safely in it, I think.
Yeah, I think he is.
Ethan Kurtz pretty much out of it for the chase. Way back at 20th in points, 236 points back. Sean Williams. Now Sean, 10th in the points. I wouldn't say he's completely 100% safe of it, making it in, but pretty close. It's going to be interesting to see how the points shake out for next week. Who's going to be the top 12 drivers? All right, that's going to wrap up qualifying, folks. Next up, we'll get them on the grid here, let you know where everybody is starting. Again, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We appreciate that. Hunter, Keith, Unleashed, Brad. Brad's not racing tonight? What? Oh, Brad. All right, here we go. The MaxSpeedTV starting grid. Benjamin Nelson knocking Ariotti out the pole there with a 30.222. Congratulations to him for grabbing the pole. Ariotti in second place, only 4 1/1000ths of a second slower. So that's really not much. Zoltan Herzeg in third. Jake Nichols starts fourth. David Shutt fifth. Delonte Ballard sixth. Justin Lisenby seventh. Kyle Putz eighth. Bobby Chaney ninth. And Kyle Trudell rounds out the top 10. Jeff?
Yeah, we got Garrison Hogan. He starts 11th tonight. Martin Newland will start in 12th. Jonathan Shipman will start 13th. Brett Macari in 14th. Ethan Kurtz will start 15th. Caden Henry will start in 16th. Nicholas Caressel will start 17th. Marcus Richardson in 18th. That's actually somewhere I didn't expect to see Marcus Richardson starting at tonight, but we'll see how it works out for him. James Coolbally will start 19th. Graham Bolin in 20th. Starting 21st is Femi Olat. Tyler Sifford in 22nd. Sean Williams in 23rd. Josh Robin 24th. Brandon Jackson in 25th. And Keith Martinson in 26th. But I think you said Keith wasn't racing, I'm pretty sure. But
well, that's what he said in YouTube chat, but you just never know. That could change. You just never know.
No.
All right, so Ben Nelson on the pole. We're looking for lap 50 here for this first stage. And but a few drivers. Got 25 of them on the field.
Yes, sir.
All right, who's ready for some hot Atlanta racing here in the Gen 6? Man, it's going to be slick out there. I didn't take a look at the weather here and stuff real quick, but let's take a look at it now. 83-degree air temperature, 110-degree track temperature. Good night. And we got a 7-mile-an-hour wind out of the south. Tire window, roughly 40 to 50 laps. Fuel window, about the same. Pit road speed, 50 mile an hour. Yes, sir. We are ready to roll. Well, Jeff, why don't you get him going first this time?
All right, we'll do.
I like it when you get him going. I mean that, seriously, I do.
Well, thank you.
You have to, while you're doing that, go ahead.
All right, pace car heads into pit road.
Green, green, green.
There's the green flag. We're underway here for the TrophyDash.com Gen 6 Series for SRA tonight here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. And that's a good start for everyone here. They're still side by side as we're going into turn one.
Ariati with a little competition going on there. The number 94, Zoltan Herzog, quickly into second, getting around Ariati.
Yes, sir. As Zoltan, he didn't kind of have the night he hoped for last night in the Xfinity Series, getting notched out of that chase by one position. And he's kind of in the same boat tonight here at Atlanta in the Gen 6 cars. If he wants to get into the chase for this series, he's got to win the race like he had to last night. So he's really going to be on his toes and on his game plan tonight, I'm pretty sure, after what happened last night.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah. And, you know, I think if things would have been a little different for him last season there this season in the Xfinity Series, you know, he missed a couple of races. And if he wouldn't have missed those two races, I'm telling you what, he'd have been inside that top 10 and be bidding for that championship starting next week. So, all right, Jake Nichols up to fourth. He got around Ariati. Yeah, the one that made the big move right there was David Shutt on that start. And we got a brand new leader. Zoltan Herzog takes over the lead from Ben Nelson.
He does.
Bonus point time. Ching ching. Come on, Zoltan.
But I've done the numbers on this one. He has to win in order to make it into the chase. There's, you know, bonus point or anything won't help him because he's basically in the same boat, as I said, you know, on points too with, you know, not even making races because we mentioned for last night in the Xfinity Series, he missed 2 races in this current season. Well, in the current season for the Gen 6 Series, he's missed 3. So, yeah, he's really going to have to win if he wants to get in there.
Well, I can tell you right now, there's 2 drivers out here right now that are saving tires. Ariati being one of them. You know he's always a big tire saver. And Ben Nelson. You know he didn't fight Zoltan too awful much. Nope. He's just kind of biding his time right now. Zoltan's out there trying to pull away. And he is in clean air. I got to give him that. He's in clean air. And he's got the whole track to himself. But he is out there, you know, really pedaling it right now. And Ben Nelson in conservation mode right now. Bobby Chaney picking up a position. He's up to 8th. Comes up on Ariati. Ari blinking a little bit. I can't stay on him too much. Kyle Putz. Uh-oh, yep, Ari blinking again. There he is. Okay, Jonathan Shipman rounds out the top 10 here, picking up 3 positions since the start of the race. Very cool. All right, looking for lap 50 here. Looking back on second place, Ben Nelson here from Zoltan Herzog. That's what 0.6 of a second looks like, so you can tell Ben's saving tires.
He is, yeah. A lot of these drivers, you know, they'll sometimes, you know, the way they move around the track and the way they're driving their cars and, you know, letting people pass them with ease, you know they're saving their stuff.
Yep. All right, Graham Boland. Already up to 13th after starting 20th. He's coming. And no, Keith Martinson did not start the race.
No, he didn't.
So when he said that, he meant it.
Yep.
And I don't know what's going on with Tyler Sifford, but he has taken his car off of the track. Oh, contact! Oh, Kyle Trudell. No, that was not Kyle Trudell. That was Ethan Kurtz. Got sideways there. A little bump from Graham Boland. That cost him a bunch of positions. A good save.
Yeah. It looked like, I think, if I looked at this correctly, did Ethan clip the apron? Have to see.
It was good driving on both of them drivers' parts because that could have really upset Graham's march to the front, but he is up to 12th now.
Yeah.
Marcus Richardson, 19th place, the winningest driver here at SRA.
Yes, sir.
I mean, wow! In the Gen 6, in the trucks, he's got all the records.
He's got the most wins overall in all series too. So,
yep.
You know.
Brandon Jackson picking up 4 positions. Josh Robin, 21st. Now, Sean Williams, kind of a disappointment here. He is not moving forward, but he's taking his time right now, I think. Koulibaly 23rd, Brett Moncari 24th. Too bad we couldn't get Tyler Sifford in here into the booth with us, you know what?
Yeah. You know sometimes how, I mean, the driver gets frustrated. And,
yeah.
He's just kind of like, I'm not really in a mood to talk, so he just... Zoltan's out here looking good, Rudy.
Yes, he is. 0.4 of a second lead. Somebody might have been doing some extra practicing tonight. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. Always good. So far, everybody's kind of staying single file here. Graham Boland's the only one I see that's moving forward here. He did get around Jonathan Shipman. And now goes into 10th and comes up on the inside there of Ariotti. Yeah, he's right there on the inside of Ariotti now. Both excellent drivers. Harry gets a good run off of turn 4, holds off Graham for the time being. That's some good racing right there between those two. Two excellent drivers. He got a pretty good run going into turn 1. Graham Boland drove it in there really hard, does clear Ariotti, and goes into 9th. Ariotti back to 10th. And we got some battling going on behind him. Femi Olat coming up through the field now. He's made his presence known, Jeff.
Yes, he has.
Started 26th and already in 12th and about to take that away from Ariotti.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at it, he's going to let everybody know he's around because, I mean, just look at the drive that he's had to get to the front.
Sure. Yeah, coming from 26th to 11th. That's pretty good. Well, Ben Nelson's starting to close that. Uh-oh. But no caution.
Oh, those two were on the racing surface, and there was cars behind them. I'm not understanding why there was a caution. I'm trying to go back here and see who that was. It was Mark Newland getting into Caden Henry.
Oh, man. I see them two are way back there now. But look at this up front here. Ben Nelson's closed that gap on Zoltan now. Zoltan got out there, burned up his stuff already. And here comes Benjamin Nelson. He's been saving.
As we noted it earlier, when Ben let him go around him, it was, just plain and simple. You can see it. Ben was saving his stuff and just said, well, you can go ahead and go around me, Zoltan, and, I'll save my stuff while you burn it off trying to run away from me. And right now, Zoltan was holding his own right there for half a lap there when he started to catch him. But now I think Ben won't clear him. No, he's going back on the outside.
Yeah, when he got by him, he should have come up in front of him, but he didn't. But that would have just made it to where Zoltan could have did the crossover on him possibly. Yes. Zoltan is in the line right now. That mid-line seems to be where it's really running well coming out of the corners. And it's working great for him coming out of 4.
Oh, yes. I mean, well, any amount of half track that's shaped like this, there's only 3 of them, and you got Charlotte, Texas, and Atlanta. Well, Charlotte and Atlanta are the similar ones, and Texas is a bit more of the odd one. And when you're coming off of the corner at Atlanta or Charlotte, you want to be driving the line that Zoltan's driving. But at Texas, that line doesn't really quite work too well because we know that turn 2, that wall comes out pretty good and it can get you.
Well, with them guys racing side by side for just a couple of laps has let David Shutt, Jake Nichols close that gap up. And look who's in 5th. Justin Lisenby.
Yeah, he's picked up a couple positions after starting in 7th position here tonight. And now we got Kyle Putz racing him for a position here. Kyle dives it in hard on the bottom lane there. He will clear him, I think, but will Lisenby battle back on the high side? Nope.
Lisenby's got it.
Yep.
And look who's right behind him, Graham Boland. Man, I'm telling you, that guy's an alien.
Was. Well, you know what I got to say about that? Not Marcus. Yeah, I think another one's coming up your way.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I'll tell you what, he's still got a long ways to go to beat Marcus's records here, Yeah, looking at it here, Marcus is actually the only pro in there. Graham is only a Class A driver.
Yeah.
So Marcus is a pro.
Now Kyle Putz used to be, but he
Yeah.
is at the moment.
But I think he was on the road to pro. I don't
No,
think he
actually
was.
Did make it to pro.
Oh, did he?
One
Okay.
time, yes.
Okay. Well, Graham Boland drives around Justin Lisenby, bringing Delonte Ballard right along with him.
So I guess technically, could you call Kyle Putz a legend since he was a pro? You know, it's not like-
Yeah. Oh, God, don't get him started on that. Now he'll think he's a legend. Jake Nichols gets around David Shutt, goes into third. Yeah, I think Jake Nichols knows Graham Boland's coming. You know, he's probably watched him when his relative just keeps getting closer and closer and closer. Now only three positions separate them. So I think he's aware of you can feel him knocking on the door there.
Yeah.
All right, back in the field, Josh Robbins, 16th position after starting 23rd. Uh-oh, we got one off. Who's that? Garrison Hogan. Garrison Hogan. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was doing a pretty good job. And I don't know if I'll try to figure out what happened to him here.
Well, he got loose coming off a 2. I seen that.
Yeah. I think he... Oh, ooh, yeah, and he smacked the wall. Ew.
Okay. Well, he's back going again, but he lost a whole bunch of positions.
Oh, he did.
All right, leader Ben Nelson. Here comes Jake Nichols to the inside of Zoltan, and Zoltan's not going to hold him up.
I think Zoltan knows he's burned up his tires here, uses the real estate, and he's just like, go ahead and go around me. I'm not going to try to hold you up.
Yep. Well, good run he had out there. He led first 15 laps of the race.
Yes, sir.
Well, Benjamin Nelson led the first 2, and then Zoltan led the next 15. So
Yeah.
that's how it went. Ben was our pole setter. But it took a couple of laps for Zoltan to get the speed up there and get the, feel for the car and everything. So Femi Olat up to 8th place. Look at this. He is coming through the field like a dose of salt.
Yeah.
Starting 26th. This kind of track right here is right in Femi Olat's wheelhouse. This is,
Yes, it is.
he just loves this kind of racing. I'm not sure if he loves Atlanta, but by the looks of it, the way he's racing right here right now, I would say it's probably maybe, if not his favorite, probably pretty close.
Yeah. I mean, I think another driver it's following, Femi could be following him or, vice versa. But Graham Boland's doing pretty good out there, too, coming from 20.
Sure is. Yeah, both them drivers coming from the back of the field. Marcus Richardson on his way to the front, getting around Kyle Trudell, and goes into the 12th position, coming up on Jonathan Shipman and Ariotti. So he's picking up, I don't know if he's picking up the positions or if other drivers are starting to fall off a little bit, maybe.
Could be a bit of both.
Yeah, could be. Could be. Guys are already, we got 25 laps on these tires already.
Yeah.
Oh, and Justin Lisenby. What the heck? He's coming to pit road early.
Yeah.
Wow, what the heck here? Because it surely isn't pit time, but...
No, I wouldn't think so.
Yeah, well, watch him and see if... make sure he's not going to take it behind the wall or something. Ben Nelson, Jake Nichols, Zoltan Herkzeg, David Shutt, and Graham Boland now into the top 5. Man, I'm telling you, that guy's coming. That's the kind of racing he likes, though, Jeff. He likes to start in the back and come up through the field.
I've noticed a lot of drivers over here now at SRX. I'm starting to kind of go with that kind of attitude. They're like, let's start in the back, kind of get away from everything, kind of watch the race and watch the guys in front of me, see what they're going to do, and maybe I can have a better understanding of how to drive this race. And it looks like Justin Lisenby is coming back out on the racetrack after a pit stop, the full service. He had 4 tires and added fuel, so...
Well, we had a couple other drivers on there, too. Ethan Kurtz, Nicholas Kressel, Delonte Ballard, and Garrison Hogan. So maybe it is getting up about that time for pit stops. I think the guys are starting to... Maybe they got it mapped out here,
Josh Robin and Sean Williams are on pit road at the moment.
And Jake Nichols.
Yeah.
Wow. Peeling off from second place and comes to pit road. I thought these cars would get about 40 laps on a tank of fuel, but
I thought they would too.
it's only a mile and a half track.
Yeah, Martin Newland just took his car behind the wall.
Well, what the heck's going on?
I don't know.
Yeah, well. No, that puts Jake Nichols' first car lap down. Now he's the second car lap down. Lisenby will be the first car lap down.
And I think he will get more laps down because I'm showing a black flag for Justin.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Zoltan in.
Back in to serve it.
Oh, man. That hurts.
Yeah.
That hurts a lot. All right, Shut now actually showing him about a half a second behind Zoltan and closing. He's actually closing pretty quick here. Yeah, I don't look for these guys to come to pit road till around lap 40, I would think, but gosh, I could be wrong.
31 and Ben Nelson, Zoltan, David, Graham, Kyle, Femi, Marcus, Bobby, they're all staying out here, so I'm not too sure. Maybe the guys that have pitted, maybe they're just trying something different.
Well, that's not a bad call either. I mean, to get off of that normal pit sequence from everybody else, not a bad call.
Huh.
Not at all. I mean, got to try something different because if everybody ran the same strategy all race long, it would just be a stalemate. You got to try something different. Hey, Becky, how you doing? Jake, how's everybody doing tonight? Left Turn Productions, WFO Racing. All right, very cool. Hertzeg, 1.3 seconds. And Graham Boland just moved into fourth now with that, some of these guys pitting. But man, what a move! Golly, and Femi Olat coming from 26th to 6th.
Yes.
Marcus Richardson, 18th to 7th. We got a lot of guys that have come to pit road. We've only got 15 people that have stayed out. The last one is Caden Henry. He just went a lap down. I take that back. James Coulibaly is the next one to go a lap down. Back up front. Zoltan still 1.3 seconds off of Benjamin Nelson. We're waiting to see when these guys are going to come to pit road. I'm going to say probably within the next 5 to 7 laps we'll see these guys come in. I think about 40 laps. I think they can go about 45, but 40 laps is usually about the cutoff. And if you think about it, 45 would be actually about, if they could go to 45, then that would ensure that they could make it on 2 pit stops.
Yes, it would.
But we got the first stage caution coming up here on lap 50. So that's why I was kind of concerned about some of these guys staying out here. I don't believe they can make it to lap 50, but I may be wrong on that. Well, Jake Nichols about to get his lap back the old-fashioned way here, drives around the leader. And he is back on the tail end of the lead lap.
Yes, sir. I'm waiting to see if any of these other guys here in the top 13 look to come down pit road anytime soon, but I mean, they might try to go all the way to the stage finish.
I just don't think they can make it 50 laps. I may be totally wrong on that, but I've been wrong before about that because these guys know they know their fuel mileage way better than I do. I mean, I'm not a good judge of that. I can just kind of guesstimate what, I said 40 to 50 laps on a guess there. And because I know they can go 40 laps at Daytona, and that's 2.5 miles.
Yeah.
So I would say at least 45 laps. And they may be able to go 50. I don't know. And that might be what they're doing right now. They're just going to hang it out here to lap 50 and get through the stage. Zoltan, David Shutt close by. Graham's backed it off just a little now. I don't know unless he's maybe saving a little bit here for a run. If David Shutt going to get by Zoltan. If these two get to racing, that's going to let Graham close that gap on him. And Zoltan holds off David Shutt there with a great run off of turn 2. Shutt's going to have to try his luck again. And we're 3 wide back here. Oh my gosh, look at this. Kyle Putz. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, Femi Olat. They know how to put the excitement in racing here, I can tell you that. Golly. And Femi's trying to clear Kyle Putz here. Yes, he does. He gets by him. So Femi up to 5th.
Yeah,
that is the biggest mover. Biggest mover out there right now.
Yeah. Him and Graham Boland.
Well, Femi's picked up 21 positions, and Graham has picked up 16. So, and Graham,
the biggest. I'm just saying that Graham's a big mover himself though as well.
Yep. Graham, boy, he was loose through the tri-oval on that right there. A lot of cars around him, and that could have really been disrupting the air.
He's got Zoltan in front of him here. I think there's some lap traffic involved in that. With the I see that Josh
Koulibaly back on the lead lap. He gets by the leader, so he's back on the lead lap. Next one that could get back on the lead lap is Ethan Kurtz, and he is not far behind Ben right now.
Oh, he's coming.
He's coming. He's got way fresher tires.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now, I don't think they're planning on stopping. They're going to go to lap 50.
Yeah, there's 9 laps to go coming this time by to the stage break, and I think these guys are probably going to, I think they're going to stretch it, or at least try to.
Sure. You almost have to.
Yeah, you do.
They're forced now, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, who would come down like? I mean, if I was in Ben or David or Zoltan or Graham or even Femi's shoes right now, you know, driving that race car, I'd be sitting there like, too late to come down pit road now. There goes my chances out the window if I do.
Well, I'll tell you what, Graham was just about sideways coming off of turn 2. Them tires are just totally gone on that car, and he's just trying to make it to the end here. They still got a few more laps to go, but he is knocking on Zoltan's door right now. Oh, he may have just got a run. He's going to take a look on the inside here going into turn 1. Let's just hope he doesn't get real loose or anything here, but Zoltan's been able to keep that high side, keep them guys back there by just staying on that high side. And you can see boy Graham loose again right there coming off of turn 4. Seems like turn 4 is his worst turn, but I have seen him loose off of turn 2.
The way he's driving that car right now, you can really tell that he's used up those tires.
Yep. And look at him clear up on the high side there in 1 and 2. You know when they're up there, their tires are completely shot.
Yeah. That's really the only area they got left to run where the tires don't feel as bad as they do, because once they get down to those lower lanes, they start losing their grip because their tires don't have anything to grab onto, basically.
Sure thing. Ethan Kurtz back on the lead lap, just ahead of the leader right now. And the next one would be Nicholas Kressel, but he's quite a ways back, running the Somewhere Saloon car. The only one of the Somewhere Saloon cars that's still running out there. Tyler Sifford took his behind the wall early.
Yeah, I've seen her from Becky in chat. Looks like Tyler has sadly become bestowed with some computer issues. So I'm thinking that might be the reason why he took it behind the wall.
Oh, no. Well, I hope he gets that straightened out, Becky. I wish I could give him a hand with it, but David Shutt, Zoltan Herkzeg, now Graham. You can tell Graham he's really backed off now. He's just trying to hang on to 4th place. Well, checking on Jake Nichols now. Jake was... I gotta find him. Where is he? He's in 13th, but he pitted. Now, he is still 19 seconds or 20 seconds behind the leader. 19 seconds behind the leader. So he is like not quite... Well, a little over half a lap, I guess. A little over half a lap behind. So he's made up a lot of time on the track. Not looking for the stage points, which Ben Nelson is. Because it's immaterial tonight. You know, it's really not going to help Jake or Ben. You know, because after tonight, the top 12 points will be reset to 0. And the top 12 will race it out for the next 3 weeks. For the contender around here, so it's going to be fun. I can't wait. In the last race of the season, Talladega!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh, I can't believe that was the best thing they ever did.
It was. I mean, because that now is just going to make everything more crazier than what it already was.
Yep. 2 laps to go here for stage 1.
Well, the only stage.
Yeah. And it doesn't look like anybody's trying to do anything different here. Oh, Zoltan out of shape. Whoa. Good save. Just hang on to it, Zoltan. You're almost there, brother. 1 more to go after this lap.
Yeah, nobody's really racing him for position. It's all lap
no.
cars around him except for David Shutt in front of him.
I know he would have probably really liked to got got ahead of David Shutt, but you know, it's okay. He's still going to come out of it with decent points. That it would be 8 points he'll get for the stage. I just don't think it's going to be enough. It's like you said, he's going to have to. He would have had to lead the most laps, win the first stage, get the maximum amount of points for him to have a shot at getting in. So, you know, it's going to be close.
Even if he does win the race, he still gets in just because he won the race.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
He has to win the race if he wants to get into this thing.
Yep.
But if he doesn't, then he doesn't.
The yellow flag.
All right, there's the caution. And there is our first stage winner. Congrats to Ben Nelson. Very cool, very cool. That is our first stage winner. We'll try to get a word in with them here in just a minute, folks, so stay with us. We'll see if we can't get these guys on the line and talk to Ben Nelson. Congratulate him on that stage win as they get caught up to the pace car here. I want to wait till they come off of pit road before I congratulate them, because pretty cool though. Ben, I'll tell you what, man, he's been getting some wins this season. How many wins does he have this season?
You know what? Let's take a look here.
Here they come to pit road.
He has 2.
He has 2 wins. Okay, not as many wins as I thought then.
And that's also overall in sim. No. He has 9 wins overall in all sim racing races.
Right.
Yeah, he has 2 for the Gen 6 season.
All right, very cool. Well, let's see who's going to be off pit road first.
Yep.
Oh, I think David Shutt got it. David Shutt got off pit road first, but we'll get down here and talk to our. Let's talk to Ben Nelson.
Right.
Ben Nelson, you got a copy? Hold on here a minute, folks. There we go. Ben Nelson, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, Ben, you did it again, brother. You won the stage here, trying to get as many points as you can. I know it's kind of immaterial now, but, because you're pretty much locked into the chase. But great challenge that you had there between you and Zoltan. That was some pretty amazing racing. You swapped it up. How much were you saving tires there at the beginning? You just looked like you just kind of let Zoltan go.
Well, pretty much if you don't save tires here, you're just not going to be fast in the long run, and it's like just as the way it is. So I was planning on going to the stage, and that's what happened. So I saved a lot of tires here at the beginning just because it's really, really undrivable if you don't. So it's hard anyway, to be honest. Atlanta's a really, really slick track, but it's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Well, again, congratulations on your stage win, Ben, and we hope to see you bring home to victory lane here too. So good luck out there for the rest of the race.
Thank you.
All right. Very cool. Very cool. Yes, sir. Good job. Well, David Shutt did get off pit road first, so he will be our leader on this restart. Very cool. Let's take a look at the top 5 as they set right now. Shutt, Nelson, Herkzeg, Olat, and Putz. That's your top 5 as they set right now. And it looks like the number 91 there, Caden Henry, going to get one of his laps back. The one that really needed it, Justin Lisenby, and he is still going to be trapped a lap down. All right, they're lined up. We're going back green this time by, Jeff.
Yes, sir.
That was a nice green flag run right there, man. 50 laps, green flag. And for a track that's slick. Now think about that.
Yeah. I mean, these guys, they like it hot and slick like that, so they can drive it that way, and that's how there was no cautions.
I'll tell you, I think they race better than they do on a track where there's lots of grip. And that's a product, it tells you right there, loose is fast.
It does.
So these guys race it more, I don't know, smarter, I guess. They race it smarter.
They do.
All right, going to be restarting on lap 56. They'll still have to stop one more time for a splash of gas, but we all know when we get down to the end of these SRA races, we're apt to see another caution. So
yeah.
All right, pace cars in. David Shutt bringing them to the green. Green flag is out. We're back underway here for the TrophyDash.com Gen 6 series. And boy, I just seen some tire spin there. I think that was Marcus Richardson. Yeah, it was Marcus Richardson had a little tire spin. And that put him 3 wide. Ariotti on the high side, Bobby Chaney on the low side. And Bobby is still side by side with Marcus Richardson right now. Zoltan Herkzeg getting by Ben Nelson. Or trying to, I should say. They're still side by side. Door to door, coming to the line. It looks like Ben's going to beat him to the line. But Zoltan not giving up yet. And I hope Zoltan don't go out there and do like he did on that last round, where he got right out there and raced it so hard, used up them tires, and then he really didn't have much for him at the end,
Yeah.
Femi Olat now on the outside. Good racing. Kyle Putz sitting in 5th place. Marcus Richardson in 6th. There he is. He's right there where I figured he'd be about this time of the race. All right, Femi Olat, Ben Nelson racing it up. Femi's got a pretty good lead on Ben, and here comes Zoltan to the outside. Zoltan, he knows this outside line pretty well.
Yes, he does.
He's had some good success in passing here. Femi Olat battling side by side with David Shutt. He does have the line on the outside, and he is going to be our new leader. Well, Shutt's not giving up yet. Going into the corner, though, Femi does slam the door on David Shutt, and this will be Femi's first lap led. Third in points tonight, has not led a lap yet. Coming from 26th to the lead, Femi Olat crosses the line first. Nice. Biggest mover, picking up 25 positions. It took him the first 60 laps of the race to do it, but by golly, he's up there in the front now, Jeff.
Yes, he is.
Say that probably makes him one of the best drivers out there at the moment here, the way these guys are racing.
Really does.
To come up all the way up through the field like that, not be involved in anything, and look at, he's already starting to put distance on David Shutt. That's pretty amazing. Ben Nelson, we know he's sitting there saving tires. Still running in third, not worried. He's led 37 laps already. He don't have to really worry anyhow because he's in the chase. All you got to do is have a win and you're in the chase.
Yep.
He's got, would you say 2?
Yeah.
Yep. How many wins has Jake Nichols got?
Let's see.
He's back in 8th.
He has 2 as well this season.
What about Femi Olat?
Where's Femi's name out here? There he is. He has 1 win this season.
Well, there you go. He's locked in too. So, and I think David Shutt's got a win. The one that really needs the win, and you hit the nail on the head with Zoltan Hertzeg.
Yes.
He needs us.
He does. And yes, David does have 1 win.
Yep. Zoltan, this would put him right in the chase, just what he, oh man, it would just make his millennium.
Yeah.
If he could get in the chase.
He could. And there are 3 other guys here that have wins too, but they're sadly not in the top 20. You have to be in the top 20 to be considered chase eligible. And these guys are 3 positions right outside the top 20. They're 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. Those guys are Eric Sable, Marcus Richardson, and Santiago Tyrese. Now, Marcus Richardson only has 4 starts, so I think that there might hold the opportunity for him to be in the chase as well. But Eric Sable and Santiago have 5 starts each, so that might null them as well. I'm pretty sure you have to have, I think, more than 5 starts. I'm not too quite sure on that one. I have to double check on that one, but I'm pretty sure that has something to do with it as well. So those guys might not be eligible because of their starts.
Right, and then I think they have another rule too, that if you've missed more than 2 races or something, or 3, then you're not eligible. Even if you've got wins and you're 3rd in points, you're still not eligible. So
yeah, and with the race last week being the 9th race of the season, and these guys each have, let's see. Yeah, see those all 3 of those guys right there in Colton, they've already missed 3 races. So if it is a 3-race mark, that then those guys are not eligible.
well, we got 2 great tire savers back here side by side, Ariotti and Marcus Richardson, and they've been racing it up pretty good right here. But Ariotti's up on that high side, already saving tires.
You know who's going to be.
Oh, sure, definitely. Shutt leading this parade, but he is 1.1 seconds behind our leader, Femi Olat. Golly, that looks like that's further than 1.1 seconds, but that's what it is.
I mean, you look at it, the driver looks at it, and you're looking at your relative when you're in the driver's seat sitting there going, that says 1.1? That looks farther away than that.
Yeah, no kidding. Ariotti on the outside of Kyle Putz. I think Ari figured, though, you want to save some tires, but, to be competitive up here in the front and put yourself in position for a top 5 tonight, he does have to, you can't save too much. You do have to use a little bit of power. Jake Nichols did get back around Graham Bolin, because those 2 were racing it up pretty hard. Jake was looking to the inside of Marcus Richardson, but no dice.
Yes,
oh, wow. Ariotti almost got into Kyle Putz right there.
Yeah. I'm seeing about what we were talking about, the eligibility for the chase. And I'm seeing here that from what Brad Bothwell says, Zoltan Herzeg is ineligible for the chase because you cannot miss more than 2 races. He's missed 3.
Oh, I thought you said he only missed 2.
No, over here tonight in Gen 6 series, he's missed 3. And I thought it was 3 that you could miss, but Brad just informed me that it's only 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Thank you, Brad. See, it's good to have somebody in chat there that knows what they're talking about, huh?
Yeah, I thought it was 3 that you could miss, and I knew that.
Yep.
I knew that Marcus Richardson and who was that? Did I say Eric Sable and Santiago? I knew they were out of it already, but I thought that.
Oh, Marcus Richardson! Oh my gosh, he was sideways. Oh, we got to go back and check this out again because this was crazy good. Oh my gosh, he was totally sideways, Jeff.
Yeah, he saved it.
I don't know how he did that.
Okay, so it looks like to me what happened, him and Ariotti made contact. He got sideways, tailwhipped the car, trying to save it back up into Graham Bolin. And Graham scraped the wall a little bit before that happened, and wow, just amazing save.
Okay, right here's about where it happens. Looks like Ariotti holding his line. Marcus was actually holding his line too. They kind of went up together. I think Ari kind of come down into Marcus a little bit right there. I mean, I don't know that for a fact yet, and then he got into Graham. Oh, man. Good, excellent save by Marcus Richardson. I cannot believe that. And, wow, Graham Bolin took it behind the wall?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Well, he's pretty much locked into the chase anyhow.
Yeah.
He took it behind the wall. Oh, man. Graham, get your butt back in there and race. Come on. Ben Nelson gets around David Shutt.
I agree with Brad with what he said right there. If Zoltan wins, we should be told to get him in the shape.
No kidding. I agree.
Yeah.
Oh, he just got into the back of David Shutt right there, lifted the front end of that car right up. I think they had tire contact. God, I haven't seen one of them in a long time where that's happened. Actually lifted the front end of Zoltan's car right off the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you, Brad. Well, David Shutt gets back around Zoltan. And now Zoltan comes back underneath David Shutt, and he clears him. Shutt trying to give him a little bumper action there. Here comes Ariotti, 6th place. Jake Nichols, our points leader, coming into tonight. He's sitting here confident that he's already made it into the chase. He's got nothing to worry about. Just out here having fun with the guys, racing it. If he gets a win, great. If he doesn't, he's in the chase.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, this chase, I think this season is going to be one of the most, I don't know, crazy is not the word I'm looking for. I think the most competitive is what I'm looking for. It's going to be insanely competitive for this chase. The next 3 races coming up are just going to be races like we've never seen here, Jeff.
You're right. And especially going back to them putting Talladega as the last race of the season.
Man.
And that's the race where the top 6 battle it out for the championship. I mean, any one of those top 6 guys that are in that, margin to get in there and win the race. I mean, but they can also have their kind of shot away, because we all know how Talladega is. And restrictor plate racing is always gambling.
Oh, yeah.
You never know when that big one's going to happen. You never know what driver's going to be in front of you. When you're racing side by side with one another, it gets really nerve-wracking. And I can say that because I've been in races and I races like that before. And with me, there are different drivers. Different drivers have different terms. I'm not saying that all of them lose them, but I'm saying some of them may. And when they're racing beside and like that 200 miles per hour, even in a versatile standpoint, it still is nerve-wracking for some people because they don't know what the other driver above him or behind him or in front of him before they do. So,
yep.
race could be taken out just like that. So I think that's what made that so great that they did it, because that's what made that crazy race that they went to the finish.
Well, look who's picked up the pace here. Ariotti just moved himself into third, passing Kyle Putz and David Schutt and Zoltan Herczeg.
Yeah,
So he's in great shape. Yep, Zoltan back in fifth, but he's about to lose that from David Schutt. Schutt drives it in there super hard.
He goes to sixth, and he's about to go to seventh, because here comes Jake Nichols.
He's got his nose up under him. And not able to do it this time by, though. Marcus with that amazing save earlier. It doesn't look like he's has any damage. I don't think there's anything to worry about as far as the damage goes. I don't see anything anyhow. Femi Olat driving away. Now he's losing ground to Ben Nelson. Ben's closing in on him.
And you can see he's closed up a lot in the last couple of laps.
Oh, yeah.
But he's also put a distance on himself between him and Ariotti in third doing this. And Aries got a mirror full of Kyle Putz right now in the 31 car.
Sure does. And Caden
He got a little loose, but he saves it.
Caden Henry takes his car behind the wall.
Yes, he does.
Down to 21 drivers on the track. Last one is Delonte Ballard. My buddy Delonte, what the heck?
Yeah, look at that poor beat-up race car of his. That's a shame.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
he's from
21st.
Dang, I'm telling you. Get that Brandon Jackson just ahead of him, but Brandon is the last car on the lead lap.
Yeah.
16th place.
As you got Justin Lisenby, he's the first car one lap down, but he's also racing against Garrison Hogan, Sean Williams, James Coulibaly, and Delonte Ballard, because all of these cars are just one lap down.
Yep. Well, Ben Nelson's trying to get by Femi Olat. Femi give him plenty of room on the bottom there to get by him coming out of turn 2, but Ben just couldn't complete that pass on him. So, but he's there, and Femi knows he's worked his way to catch up to Femi. He saved them tires on that first part of the run. Now they are going to have to stop for a splash of gas here, Jeff, because they can't go, what would that be, 55 laps? I don't think they can go, that'd be more than that, actually, about 57 laps on a tank of fuel. I don't think they can do that.
No, I don't think they can.
I mean, I didn't think they could do 50, but 57, I don't think that's possible. And Ben Nelson back to the lead, and he does get around Femi Olat and retakes the lead, taking lap number 84. Femi drives it into the corner hard. But I think Ben's going to come out on top of that. He does have the line on the high side, yes. Ariotti, Kyle Putz going at it. Kyle looking to the inside of Ariotti now. And he's going to get it. Good battle between those two.
Yep. These guys at SRA, they can always put great battles together.
Oh, telling you, they're insanely good. Marcus Richardson taking a look to the inside there. David Schutt trying to get one more position. Can't quite do it. Jake Nichols, Zoltan back to 8th. But he's not giving up.
No, he's not.
Driving the Menards Ford. Bobby Chaney, 9th place. Bobby pretty much into the chase as well. 9th place. He's 145 points behind the leader coming into tonight, but it'll shake out where he'll be able to make the chase, so that's good news for him. The one that's on the bubble there is James Coulibaly. Now, Coulibaly is 20th right now. Okay, and Ariotti trying to get by him. Only 3 points behind him coming into tonight. And Ari is running in the 4th position right now. Well, I'm gonna just take a guess and say Ari probably will make it into the chase.
Should.
Unless something really drastic happens out here, and God forbid I wouldn't want to see that happen, but Jonathan Shipman is 11th in points. I don't think there's enough for Airy to get by him. I don't think Airy would have to win the race or something right now to actually get by him. But, and that could happen. I'm not going to count out Airy for a win. He's done a lot of winning here at SRA, too. He even got a championship. Actually, here, gosh, about 3 seasons ago, he won both series.
Yeah.
Truck Series and the Gen 6 Series. Both championships that season. That was amazing. Femi Olat. Still hanging on to second. Number 26. Led 24 laps today. Waiting to see when these guys are going to come to pit road here to knock out their last pit stop here. I'm going to say within the next 5 laps we're going to see some guys come in. We've already seen a few. Some of these guys in the back now. Nicholas Caressel is on pit road. So some guys are coming in. Yeah, Ariotti coming to pit road.
Yep.
He's saying, I've had enough. I'm going to do 40 laps on the last stint. So he comes in. A good call for Ariotti. Now, you know these guys, the longer they stay out here, the better it's going to make it for Ariotti, because he's going to be fast, he's going to come out, and they've got a pit. So the longer they stay out, the worse it's going to be for them.
Yeah, it seems like we always find ourselves talking about this subject, Rudy, you know, where these guys, they have to do the green flag stops. We see some of these guys come out here and they like run for like laps and laps and laps and laps and laps, and it's like, you know, why is he staying out there? We would have thought he would have come in by now. All these other guys are out here on fresher tires. He's wearing his stuff down, but yet we always will see something like that, and it comes back to that point to where everybody's on a different strategy, and it kind of just makes that more interesting to see what they are doing.
Yep. Jake Nichols gets around Hertzeg again. And we got somebody else coming to pit road there trying to catch up with him. David Shutt coming down pit road. Also, Bobby Cheney. Garrison Hogan. He's coming in. Ariotti coming out of pit road. He's going to go 2 laps down. What? And he just spun it off of pit road. What's going on with Ariotti?
I don't know.
He's going to go 3 laps down. He's having some issue here that I'm not sure what's going on. He might be all right now, but it looked like he was having a problem there just trying to get off the pit road. And he may have had a speeding penalty. That's why he had to sit there extra long. Either that or a different kind of pit stop, because he was on pit road for a minute. Yeah, about a minute he was on pit road. So, but Ben Nelson, still waiting for him to come to pit road. You know, he went 50 laps on that first stint. He might be going to just go 50 on this one.
Well, if he went 50 on the last one, he can go 50 on this one.
Yep. And if he goes 50 on this one, that's only going to leave him 30 laps on that last stint. So that's probably what he's doing here, trying to hold out as long as he can in case a caution comes out.
I think you're right.
God, that's a shame for Ariotti. I can't believe that. Now he's in 20th place. Golly, man. Yeah, I don't know exactly what happened there, but I'm going to guess and say he probably got caught speeding, or he had a pit stop of another kind. Mother Nature might have been calling.
Could have been.
Yep. Marcus Richardson coming from 18th to 4th. And Ariotti's just driving by all these guys up here right now. That's just what fresh tires does for you. He's going to get one of his laps back here. And still no sign of Ben Nelson coming to pit road. And right now we only have 8 drivers on the lead lap. The last one is Brett Pancari. Zoltan, he's been in and off of pit road. He is in 9th place. This might be good for Zoltan.
Might be.
We'll see here in just a few minutes, but waiting for Ben Nelson to come to pit road. And he's coming in. He said he's had enough. He gets it slowed down, and man, he barely made it down to that 50-mile-an-hour mark. That leaves Kyle Putz in the lead now. Femi Ladd, Jonathan Shipman, Marcus Richardson is just now coming off of pit road. So let's see what Ben here. 4 tires, full tank full of Sunoco fuel.
And looks like Kyle Putz and Femi Ladd are breaking off to pit road.
Yes, sir. They are coming in.
So is Jonathan Shipman.
Very cool. Very cool.
I think pit stop cycles have cycled through.
Yep.
Or has Brett Pancari pitted yet?
No.
Okay,
He's got a pit too. So
yeah.
I mean, he's technically the leader, but he still has not led a lap because he didn't make it past the line there in time for past Kyle Putz. Looks like he's going to stay out this one time here to lead a lap, I do believe. Brett is not in the top 20 in points.
No.
And he will collect the bonus point. Now, whenever he pits, that's going to give the lead to Zoltan.
Yeah.
So, now looking back here, let me see, Zoltan pitted. Heck did he pit? I'm not seeing when he pitted here.
Huh.
Get an off track on lap 80, but that's not a pit stop.
No. Brett Pancari is on pit road. Zoltan Hertzeg is in the lead.
Yep. Well, this could be Zoltan's win right here. Bobby Chaney in second. Marcus Richardson third. Marcus is a long ways behind Zoltan. Oh, I guess he ain't that far. 2.8 seconds.
Oh, and he's getting loose a little bit right there. I don't know if it was contact between those 2 cars around him or what, but he saved it again.
Man, I'm telling you. Yeah, he's battling with Ben Nelson and James Coulibaly. And these guys are chopping that time down. They're under 1 second behind Zoltan.
Yep.
Wow, they are coming like a freight train. I'm sorry, 2.3. I was looking at the wrong one. Marcus is coming up on Bobby Chaney. Him and Ben Nelson. Ben pulls out on Marcus. Takes it to the inside. No saving tires now. You don't have time to save tires. Oh, and they're going to split Bobby Chaney. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. And I'll tell you what, Ben had to left right there. Does clear Bobby Chaney, though. Chaney with a 4th place.
And James Coulibaly's up here racing these guys like he's racing
Yeah.
for position.
Yeah, no kidding. And he is in 20th.
2 laps down.
Dang. Well, Aries back to 1 lap down now. I don't think he's going to be able to make that lap back unless a caution comes out.
Yeah.
But
if the caution does come out, he's not even in the lucky dog position. That's between Garrison
Right.
Hogan and Justin Lisenby right now. I mean, but
Yep.
he is only 1 lap down though. And I'm saying, I think if they're running as they are now, and a caution would happen to fall his way. Not saying that we want to see that. I'm just saying if it would, he would probably have to not pit and hope that the leaders go down and stay behind the pace car to get his lap back. So.
Yep. Well, 25 to go, and these guys have closed down to 3/4 of a second behind Zoltan. Now you just kind of wonder if Zoltan was saving tires a little bit, knowing that them guys, giving them guys a chance to catch up and race them and have tires to race them.
Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, because you want tires to race them, because if you don't have any, then they're going to pass you.
Mm-hmm. I still can't figure out when he pitted last, but I guess it don't matter now. They're going to get by him eventually here. Marcus is coming up on him. Ben has moved to the high side. Marcus seen what he was doing there. Tries to cut him off. Goes to the inside. 3 wide. For the lead. 3 wide. Look at this. And Zoltan's... Yeah, Zoltan wasn't going to give it up too easy either. Coming up on Nicholas Caressel, lap down car. Now this is going to kind of... Whoa! Oh no! Oh my God, Zoltan saved it. I don't believe he saved that car.
But he did go up and clip the wall, so he's going to lose a lot of momentum here.
Yeah, he is. Femi Olat gets by. Wow. That was crazy.
Yeah.
That should have brought a caution out. I'm not quite sure why it didn't.
Well, we do know there are some tracks on iRacing that have those bizarre caution points. I mean, you could be in Atlanta or Pocono or anywhere, and you could have a 3-car pileup somewhere, and then iRacing's like, no, that's okay, keep going. And then all of a sudden you have a 1-car spin, and there's nobody behind him. iRacing's like, oh, throw the caution.
Sorry, I'm doing some stuff right now, so keep it going, brother.
Yeah, I was looking through the field and just wasn't really seeing nothing to report. I mean, everybody's just kind of spread out here. I mean, I don't really see anybody racing except for, that's a lap down car there with Bobby Chaney. And, yeah, there's we got Nicholas Caressel coming to pit road. But as of right now, Ben Nelson is keeping Marcus Richardson at bay. Ben Nelson is about a half a second ahead of him here, and that's something we're usually not seeing when Marcus Richardson's up front, but I think we've got enough laps for him to try to catch up to him here and start racing for that finish.
If he has anything left, that's a question. Femi is coming, and I don't know. Femi may have something for Marcus before we get down to the end of this.
Yeah.
We know, Femi's the biggest mover out here today, coming from 26. That's 23 positions. Marcus has picked up 16. Jake Nichols in the top 5 now. Had a solid run here today.
Now, for some reason, this is just going away from my mind, and I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure that the only caution that's happened tonight was a stage caution so far, correct?
Yes.
That's what I thought. Yeah, so these guys have been green flagged the whole time.
Yes, sir. And we can take a look at that real quick here. Yep, one caution, and that was a stage caution. We've had 10 lead changes, and we got 17 to go.
Yes. The question is, can Marcus Richardson catch Ben Nelson, or has Ben checked out?
Yeah, I think Marcus has used up everything he's got out there. You know, he's had a couple of fender benders. Could be affecting how that car's handling and slowing him up.
Well, I mean, another thing you got to put it into perspective too, Rudy, is that the way that car slides, that ball spots those tires sometimes and puts little, holes on them because, he's sliding the tire, getting that rubber hot, using it up. So, I mean, you never want to have an incident like that where you can go sideways.
Oh, and again, Marcus. Oh my! He's like the punching bag out there tonight. Holy smokes!
But he's been the punchie tonight.
I'm telling you, Jake Nichols even gets by. Marcus has got to be feeling the impact of that damage that's on his car.
Oh, I mean, he definitely is now. I mean, before that happened, he didn't really have any damage except probably to his tires where he'd been slipping and sliding around and getting.
Sure.
I mean, but now with that hard lick to the wall, you can see there now that his hood is all crumpled up there on that right side. So, I mean, that's got to be causing some issues with that performance of that car because the air moving over that's causing drag probably. So, I mean, that car has to be hurting now.
Yep. I don't know if there's enough time for Femi to get to Ben, because he's pulled away almost 1.6 seconds now.
Yeah. Well, here in a couple laps, we'll have about 12 to go, and I'm just not too sure if that 10 amount of laps, if 12 to 10 laps is enough for Femi to make up a second and a half.
Man. Yeah, I don't know. It's getting pretty interesting now because now Jake Nichols is trying to close in on Kyle Putz, but he's 1 second behind him.
Yeah.
And not going to be a Jake Nichols win here tonight. Doesn't look like it. Kind of looks like it's going to be another Ben Nelson win, adding to his win column. And he's already locked into the chase.
Well, right now, it doesn't look like Femi's gained any time or really lost too much.
Yeah, he's lost about a sec or about a tenth.
Yeah, okay. He's sliding around right now.
Yeah. Yep, you got to hang on to her for 12 more laps, Femi. Kyle in third, coming from 8th place. Jake Nichols started 4th, running in fourth, excuse me. Marcus Richardson started 18th, running in 5th. Zoltan Herzog had a great qualifying time. Started 3rd today, running in 6th. Bobby Chaney not far behind. Bobby started 9th, running in 7th. Kyle Trudell with another great run here today for Kyle. Started 10th, running in 8th. Jonathan Shipman started 13th, running in 9th. And David Shutt, not sure what happened to him, but started 5th, running in 10th. Was up there leading earlier. Let's say we got smoke on the track. Oh, that's Brandon Jackson. Yep, he's engine about to let go, I think, on him as he comes to pit road, giving up 18th. That's too bad. Just that close to making it.
Yeah, he was running good, and he was 3 laps down, though. What I'm saying, he was doing okay, and then he just kind of got loose coming off turn 2, clipped the wall. That sent him down to the inside wall, and when he hit that, popped the motor. So, tough break. Yep.
Femi Olat still 1.6 seconds behind Ben.
Yeah.
And Kyle Putz has closed a little on Femi, but I really don't think it's going to be enough. With 9 to go, everybody out here right now is struggling with worn out tires. You know, they're already starting to feel it, even though they made a pit stop with like 30 to 40 to go. You know, that's still a long ways. When you get over that 30 lap mark on old tires, it's a struggle. And this track was loose to begin with, 110 degree track temperature. That's quite a bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's changed. Let's take a look here. Yeah, it's up to 114 degrees now, Jeff.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Wow. Big difference there. 4 more degrees added to that track temperature.
That'll make a huge change to the way the track feels and the way these cars handle.
Very
Even
cool.
Just a degree more would make a change. So. But I mean, you know, before though, these guys used to race a fixed weather adjustment to where the, you know, temperature and stuff like that didn't change throughout the race. It stayed constant.
Right.
But yet we still had it as hot, slick conditions. Now I think this throws a curveball at these drivers and gives them an even bigger challenge because those track conditions can change.
All right, Ben coming to take 5 to go this time by. 5 more laps for Ben Nelson to bring it home with a 1.9 second lead now over Femi Olat. It doesn't look like anything's going to change inside this top 5 here. Marcus is still going to hang on to the 5th position after all he's been through today. Holy smoke. And you know, but he only led 1 lap today. Yep. 1 lap is all he has led. That's pretty amazing. And to still be running in the top 5, wow, my hat's off to him. Zoltan 6th place. Jonathan Shipman getting by Bobby Chaney with 4 to go. Good run for Jonathan today. Started 13th, running in 7th. Keep an eye on Femi here. Kyle is down to 0.6 of a second behind him. And Jake Nichols is not pushing he's not pushing it too awful hard right now. He's not gaining or losing on these guys. He's just kind of hanging there about 1.6, 1.7 seconds. He knows he don't have the winning car. He's just going to ride it out here, take 4th, locked into the chase. But another one that's going to add to the win column is going to be Ben Nelson. Coming to take 2 to go for Ben. Cleaning the most laps here today. Man, that's amazing, Jeff.
Yes, it is.
Just a dominating performance. 2 to go. Actually, almost put Ariotti into the wall right there. Man, close. Coming up on Josh Robin. Josh was the last one on the lead lap, and he is about to go a lap down here. He's not going to race it up too much with the leader, Ben Nelson. I say that, and Josh is going to race the daylights out of him here. But he wants to stay on the lead lap. Everybody wants to stay on the lead lap, you know, but 1 to go. 1 lap to go for Ben Nelson to bring it home here, folks. Adding another victory, another notch to his belt, another 1 in the win column. And man, what a run here tonight, leading 74 laps out of the 130. Ben Nelson gonna bring it home here, folks. Congratulations to Ben Nelson. Awesome win. That was awesome. Finishing second is going to be Femi Olat. Kyle Putz third.
Kyle Putz.
Yes, sir. Very good.
4th. Marcus Richardson coming, sliding across the start-finish line, and he will finish in 7th. He got passed by Jonathan Shipman and Zoltan Herzeg. So Jonathan will take 5th, Zoltan 6th, Marcus 7th. Bobby Chaney comes home 8th, Kyle Trudell 9th, and rounding out your top 10 was David Shutt.
All right. Well, we'll get these guys up here. Let's talk to them. Start out with our winner here. Let's see if we can get him on the line.
Thanks.
Benjamin Nelson, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Woohoo, brother! You got another one on in the win column for you, Ben. Great job out there, leading 74 laps. Tell us about the race and what you did saving tires on that last stint.
Yeah, I had to let that out. Saving tires was like really the key to the whole race. I mean, if you didn't, you weren't going to be fast where you needed to be, and that was at the end of the race. Because usually we don't have late cautions here, and that plays into my hand. And this was actually the first one I've ever gotten at Atlanta. This one means a lot to me.
I'll bet it does, brother. Well, you come into tonight, you're already locked into the chase. You've got some wins. You're second in points. Nobody's going to pass you for that second place in the points. And looking at next week, starting the first chase, and this win here tonight meaning that much to you, what do you think the chase is going to be like for you this season?
It's gonna be very interesting because the last race is a super speedway, so really anybody can win that. It just depends on who gets in the top 6. So I don't know. I mean, I'll do the best I can, and hopefully I can just be in position at the super speedway championship race. I don't know what to say about it.
Well, you come from a mile and a half here at Atlanta this week. You go to Las Vegas next week, and another mile and a half track, but totally different feeling. How do you think you'll run there compared to tonight?
Well, I don't have as good of a feel for it, Las Vegas, as I do Atlanta, but it's still a mile and a half. It's pretty different. There's really no other track that's like it, even though there's a lot of tracks that are shaped like it. It's very different. Las Vegas is challenging in its own way, so I'm looking forward to it, though. Looking forward to the challenge, and hopefully everybody else is too.
Yes, sir. Well, congratulations on your win, Ben. Who you got to thank?
Definitely, I'd like to thank my sponsor, MSME Media, for MS awareness. You can support them on Twitter by using the hashtag RacingMS, and my secondary sponsor, the Shaka Marie Tooth Association, the TMTA. I'm really glad those are both on board, and thanks, Graham Bowling. Yeah, that too. And everybody in the Discord. They're cool. I like everybody. Sammy, Marcus, everybody that was in here with me. Anyway, yeah, and you guys for putting on the great broadcast. I love going back and watching these, and the league admins for doing all they do, even though it's a thankless job. We appreciate it, and Bobby Cheney as well for putting on this league. It's a long-running league, and I'm really blessed to be a part.
All right, Benjamin, go celebrate that win. We'll see you next week for the first race of the chase, and good luck in that, brother.
Thank you.
All right, Jeff, you got second?
Yep.
Send me all right. You got a copy. Sammy?
Did he leave the server already?
They have.
Femi Olat, you got a copy?
He already disconnected.
Imagine that. Okay. Well, anyhow, congratulations to Femi Olat for his second place finish. Jeff, go ahead with third place if you got him in there.
Alrighty.
Kyle, you got a copy?
I'm still here. I like to talk.
All right, Kyle. Well, then you're back again tonight. You started 8th place. You got up to 3rd. Tell us about your racing out there, man. It was kind of a crazy race tonight with all the pit stop strategies and stuff that there was.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was fun slipping and sliding and staying green for as long as we did. Only caution being the stage caution, so that definitely does a plus. I like when we can go flag to flag and let green flag pit stop strategy and everything play out, and not have any of them dumb cautions at the end that provide them last lap wrecks. But yeah, definitely hot and slick out here. Car didn't know if it wanted to be tight or wanted to be loose. Overall, just had no grip, so really had to wheel the thing, and just did the best that we could to keep the tires on the car and keep it going straight as best as we could.
Yeah, we really tell that it looked like a lot of the drivers were having some trouble on the longer run, staying down at the bottom. That's just, that's what I'm looking for. Way Atlanta drives, I guess you could say. But what was your thoughts as the runs got longer and what you thought the best line was?
Definitely early on in the run, I wanted to keep along that white line the best as possible. It helps keep the tires on the car, especially the right rear. And like I said, I was focused on going as straight as I could without sliding the tires. So, I mean, there's a lot of times coming down the front stretch even because it's so slick, because of it being so flat, that I wasn't really full throttle until about turn 4 of the Legends Oval there. So, but as the run went on, it was like the last 10 or 15 laps, I know guys started moving up earlier, but my plan was to stay down at the bottom as long as I could because of the tires. But, about the last 15, 20 laps of the run, it was find the fastest line, and normally the fastest line was up where it was kind of cooler. I found something in 3 and 4 where I could straddle the seam between the bottom and the middle lane, and I was catching a lot of guys there. I know I was when I was behind Airy before pit stops, I was able to catch him pretty good down there. And other than that, I was just trying to sling it into one as hard and deep as I could without knocking the wall down like Larson would. But ended up paying off. It was, like I said, definitely fun. Cool to have a multi-lane racetrack. I know iRacing has come a long way with that, and this track is a great example of how well it works.
Yes, that it is. Well, after tonight's race, you think you made it into the chase? I'm not quite sure with the way the points look there.
I have no idea. I haven't looked at points all season, so I guess we're going to have to wait on that.
Yeah, well, if you did or if you didn't, what's your thoughts on going into next week at Las Vegas?
I'm one of those people that hate Vegas with a passion. I always find a way to burn my tires off. I never have good runs there, so for it being the first round of the chase, or just another race, depending on how you want to look at it next week, definitely got some work to do. This week was a good practice almost for it, keeping the tires on the car, so I'll take what I learned this week with me next week, and even though it's not as bumpy, it's definitely same concept, keeping it straight without sliding the tires. Normally it goes tight there, so keeping that right front cool, and hopefully we get a solid finish.
Exactly. Well, it looked like you had a fast race car out there tonight, Kyle, and it got you a third-place finish. But what was your thoughts coming into the race tonight in Atlanta after the practice session and qualifying?
Oh, I love Atlanta. This is one of my favorite places to run. I like it when it's 90 clear, but I guess we'll take 82 clear. I knew coming in it's a good shot for me. I always run well here. Almost kind of wish I had the speed that Ben did, and Femi had really good speed early on. But I'm happy with third place, especially the last couple weeks have played out for me. So it was a race I was looking forward to.
Awesome. Well, once again, Kyle, congratulations on your third-place finish tonight here at Atlanta. Do you have anybody that you would like to give thanks or shout-out to before you go celebrate?
Oh, yeah, first of all, I want to give a big thanks to Bobby Chaney for everything he does for Sim Racing Authority and all the other guys that do the admin stuff. They definitely did not have to do this, but I love having a place to run and have some fun here on a Sunday and Monday night. Big thanks to you guys for broadcasting. Y'all do a really great job. Big shout out to everybody in chat for watching. Really cool to see all them guys in there watching and cheering us on and stuff. Shout out to everybody in the race. Like I said, only caution being stage caution. So really good battles, really good drivers. A lot of fun. Big thank you to everybody at Flip Angle Motorsports for everything they've done. And yeah, that's about all I got.
All righty, Kyle. Well, once again, congratulations on your third-place finish tonight, and good luck next week. Thanks for talking with us.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right, Jeff, let's run down through the final results here. And all right, Ben Nelson coming home with the win. Femi Olat second. Kyle Putz finishing third. Jake Nichols was our points leader coming into tonight. He will finish fourth. Jonathan Shipman 5th. Zoltan Hertzog, solid run for Zoltan again this week. Golly, man. Just deserves that win. I'm telling you, it would have been nice to see him get it. He will finish 6th. Marcus Richardson, the punching bag of tonight's race, man. The guy was sideways more than he wasn't, and just, man, what a job he did, and still pulled out a 7th place finish. Bobby Cheney 8th, Kyle Trudell 9th, and David Shutt rounds out the top 10. Jeff?
Yep, Brett Pincari was the last one on the lead lap, so he'll finish 11th place tonight. Josh Robin will finish 12th. He was the first one lap down. Ethan Kurtz will finish in 13th. Justin Lisenby will finish in 14th. Garrison Hogan in 15th. Ariotti will finish 16th. Still not too sure what happened to him, Rudy. I thought he could have got back up there, but he actually got a lap back and then got it lost again and actually finished 2 laps down. So, man, tough night for Ari. Sean Williams will finish in 17th. James Coolbally in 18th. Nicholas Caressa will finish 19th. Brandon Jackson in 20th. Delonta Ballard will finish 21st. Caden Henry in 22nd. Graham Bowen will finish in 23rd. Mark Newland in 24th. And Tyler Sifford will finish in 25th, rounding out this field. Keith Martinson did not start the race.
All right, folks. Well, thanks for watching tonight. We really appreciate it. Can't wait to see what next week brings for the first race of the chase. And it's going to be exciting. But thank you again for helping out, Jeff. I appreciate that so much. Awesome job tonight, buddy. Congrats to Ben Nelson for tonight's winner. And we'll see you back here next week, folks, to see what they can do. But we do have other broadcasts up right now. I do believe it's OP Racing, which they are racing right now. So you can catch that right here on MaxSpeedTV Live. So, all right. Well, thanks for watching tonight, folks. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night. MaxSpeedTV would like to thank our partners here at MaxSpeedTV, starting with the Colby Eye Paints. If you're in the market for a new paint job for your car, check out Colby's Eye Paints on Facebook. Need a replica paint of your real-life car? Colby's Eye Paints has you covered. Check out Colby Eye Paints on Facebook. Also by Hershey Design. Hershey Design Company is your one-stop graphic shop if you're in need of an iRacing paint, league, team, or business logo, or want the logo on some sweet swag. Hit up Orion at the Hershey Design Company. You can find them on Facebook by searching HERSHY Design Company. Also by the Sim Speed Shop, simspeedshop.com. You can check them out for all your iRacing sim needs. Ohio IndyCar League jumping on board this season with as an official sponsor of MaxSpeedTV. They are also accepting not just patrons from Ohio, but from all over. Also, iBog for all your iRacing broadcast overlay graphics done specifically by Jason Allison, one of the masters at it. So thank you to Jason. And also, last but not least, Wise Guys. You can check them out at Reverb Nation. That is spelt with a Z. So check them out on Reverb Nation. We would like to thank all of the sponsors at MaxSpeedTV and partners.